Alright, welcome back to New Vegas, and when we last left off, we finished up a couple quests for, on the strip that we have to do at the Gomorrah, the Whitewash, and then Bye Bye Love, and we do have the next quest that we can do in the Gomorrah, but first we're actually going to go ahead and do the quest that we picked up for Michelangelo to take the pictures of the landmarks, and that's going to take us to the Sunset Sarsaparilla Factory. So there's photo number 1, and that was for the Bison Steve. Next, we're going to go to Novak. Alright, Novak. There's the photo of the dinosaur. We just got to go up here to Helios 1. So, there's the Helios 1. And where else do we have to go? We have to go to McCarran. There's McCarran. And now the last place we have to go is the Sunset Sarsaparilla Factory. So let's go ahead this way from McCarran. We're just going to turn around and head straight. And we'll head over there. We have a couple things that we can do while we're there. Alright, so here we are outside the Sunset Sarsaparilla Factory, and let's go ahead and take the photo. And that's it. Now you can take this back to Michelangelo and get our reward, but before we do that, we have a couple other things that we can do here. So we have pressing matters, which is to get rid of the cat press, which is inside the Sunset Sarsaparilla Factory, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And we can also hand in our star bottle caps. So let's go ahead and... It says we're in combat with something, but I don't see anything yet.
Someone's looking to catch their chips early.
Nothing. Alright. So we're going to go in here, go ahead over here and talk to Festus.
Howdy, partner. Well, if you... Oh. No. If you're here... What?
Or hostile.
Howdy, partner. Well...
And it gives us the Legend of the Star quest. And I'm going to deposit mine because I have enough of them, so I'm going to deposit my 50 in there.
Bullet for you. Old Festus knew you could do it. I suppose you'll be wanting that prize. Well then, hold on to your hat, because long ago, people didn't have a heap of choices when it came to soft drinks. It was either water or Nuka-Cola. Now, the threat of legal action forces me to say that Nuka-Cola is a swell beverage, but sometimes people just wanted something different, you know? So one day, a man, a saloon owner in a small town, decided to make a new type of soft drink and asked his patrons what flavor they'd like it to be. After getting no help from them, a stranger at the end of the bar suggested the man make a sarsaparilla-flavored drink. The stranger said he would happily share his family's recipe for the drink on one condition. The condition being that the stranger would be allowed to sample a bottle whenever he liked to ensure the recipe was being followed to the letter. The man happily agreed, thinking the drink would make him rich, and the stranger promised to meet him by sundown the next day. The next morning, the sheriff stopped by and reported that the stranger's body was found on the side of the town road. He'd been killed by bandits. The man, cursing his luck, closed the saloon early that day, just as the sun began to set. But after he'd locked the doors, he turned around to find an unfamiliar bottle on the bar with a note beneath it. The note was sealed with blue wax in the shape of a star. Opening it, the man found it contained a recipe for a sarsaparilla-flavored drink. Sampling the bottle's contents and finding it singularly delicious, the man gave silent thanks to his mysterious benefactor, wherever he was. Being an honorable man, the saloon owner paid for the stranger's funeral, thinking it was the least he could do to repay him. The saloon owner went on to become rich selling the new drink, and to this day, some bottles of Sunset Sarsaparilla have a blue star under their caps. Some say the saloon owner ordered it done in honor of the stranger. Others say it's the stranger sampling the bottles like he promised. And that's the legend of the star. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you continue
Alright, so I actually kind of like that story. I think it's pretty interesting. If we go, we're going to go ahead and say, is this some kind of joke?
Just have
And then he gives
Please
you
clear the area until order has been
the quest to go actually get the real reward, which is through here, which we can't go, obviously, so we have to go the long way through the main part of the building. So what we're going to do is you're just going to fight and loot your way through here, and we'll pick it up when we get there. Alright, so in the Sunset Sarsaparilla Factory, back here in the loading dock area, so there's the loading dock, you can actually come in through here if you choose to, through that door there. You're going to come right here, and this is the bottle cap press, and we're going to strip the bottle cap press, and that is complete for the quest for the Crimson Caravan. So we can go ahead and hand that in now when we're done. So we're going to go ahead and finish exploring the place, and then we'll pick it up when we get to the reward area. Alright, so you're going to come up to the second floor, and you're going to be in this room here with the overturned desk and the hole in the floor. You're going to go ahead and jump down. This is where we need to be. So we're going to jump down here. We come around this way, open the doors, and here we are. So this is the prize room. And our prize is a deputy badge. Yay. But there is more in here. I just gotta find out where. Here he is. Alright. Alan Marks is right here. We can loot him. We can get his leather armor if we want it. But we also have this, which is a unique laser pistol. Where is it? Pew Pew, the unique laser pistol. And let's go ahead and pick up the holotape. Picking up the holotape finishes the quest. And that we're done. There is a bunch of bottle caps in these boxes, so if you want to go through all these crates too, you're going to get caps in all of them. So definitely worth doing. So yeah, quest is kind of boring and anticlimactic, but come here once you have the 50 caps and it's just easy money. Yeah, there's a couple of, probably about 1,000 caps worth of, in all these crates. There's probably well over 1,000 caps worth. Yeah, there's well over 1,000 caps in here. So what do we have? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, looks like 12 crates, and each of them average about 100 caps per. So definitely, you know, worth doing. Come on down here when you have the 50-star bottle caps. Come on over here, really easy quest. Come do this and knock it out, and you know, get your meager reward. But you know, still 1,000 caps and a unique weapon is still worth it. All right, so we're back here at the Crimson Caravan. We're going to talk to Alice McLafferty.
I've heard that secure.
And let her know that we took care of the bottle cap press. And that completes that quest, and we leveled again. Alright, and before we head back and talk to Michelangelo and hand that quest in, we're going to take a pit stop over here and talk to Walter Phoebus.
It's all stirred up lately?
Alright, so before we head over to Michelangelo, we're going to take a stop over here and talk to Walter Phoebus. But before we do that, you want to make sure you have a perception of at least 7. So I only have 6, so I popped a Coyote Tobacco Chew in order to finish this. So there we go, perception 7. Sure. And he'll tell you about the nonsense that he's dealing with, and you can just exhaust his dialogue. You can do the barter option to get a higher payout. And there you go. So now that'll start the quest. Feeble Will. Now you can go ahead and talk to his wife.
If you don't mind,
And then she wants you to try to talk him out of all the nonsense. So now you can talk to him again.
Howdy.
And Ethel's right, vengeance will not worth it. You have to have a speech of 75 in order to do this, but as long as you do, you can go ahead and do that.
Good.
And he'll stop. And that'll give you the bonus, the quest reward, whatchamacallit. You won't get the caps for doing it, but you'll get the XP from doing it, and it's really easy. So if you want to do the actual quest, you can, but honestly, if you have the speech in order to do it, it's honestly just to get the XP, it's worth it to just do it real quick, and just talk him out of it. Alright, so now we're going to head back over to Michelangelo. Alright, we're back here at Michelangelo.
Hello.
Let's go ahead and talk to him.
Aha!
Tell him you have the pictures.
You
Ask him about the reward, and he'll give you, that'll get you liked with the strip, or get you fame with the strip. It got me liked. And you'll get the XP and the caps he promised you for doing it. So again, nice and easy quest to do. So we managed to knock out, what, 3-4 quests there relatively quickly. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one, guys. I will catch you in the next one.